Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly soul master today, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Cubicle 7's outstanding Warhammer Age of Sigmar RPG, Soulbound. And with me today are the stars of our Iron Groves of Karaznethil campaign. I will say that we are making use of the supplement Ruins of Karaznethil, a PDF-only supplement that was released for the game. This will contain some spoilers for that. You can pick this up for pretty cheap from Cubicle 7 and Drive-Thru if it does interest you. But let me introduce you to the stars of today's session. I'll go the order. I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert. I hope I don't sneeze in the middle of this. My wife was cleaning, and anyway. I'm playing Leisha, a Stormcast Eternal, and that's it.
Nice. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Cal, and he is a member of the Shining Company.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Durek Kurgison. He is a Dwarden Skyraker.
Very nice. So, Durek has missed the last couple of sessions. Yeah. Guys, would you care to bring our stalwart Dwarden Endrinier up to speed here? Let me bring you on over to... I think the last session that Durek was here may have been when you guys...
when we ran away from the demon.
Yeah.
I think he was... I think he missed that. Yeah. Were you here for the fight?
No, he wasn't here for that.
With the Great Old One?
No.
The Great Unclean
I missed
One?
that, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Oh.
So simply put, we got our butts kicked. We went in full of vim and vigor, and we were, we figured, hey, he already looks pretty wounded with that big gash across his belly. So it should be pretty easy to take care of. He had some other friends, but I think we thought we were doing pretty good until one big swipe pretty much almost knocked Alicia down, and everybody called retreat, and we ran away bravely. We decided to, and I'm probably skipping over some things here, but we decided to see if we could find something that could help us in the wreckage of the airship. That it wasn't our airship, right? It was a different airship.
No, it was probably the one that Durek was on. That's originally.
Right. Yep. I think we had. I don't know if we actually had a fight on the way there or not, but
you didn't. But you did find something
yes,
on the
we
way
did.
there.
Something that I don't think Derek will be interested in at all. I don't know if we actually have this at the moment. I think we got separated from it, and we're trying to find our way back to it.
You have, yeah. So. Yeah. And there was one other thing you found on the way as well, and that was the soul pod of that tree warden.
Yes, he's what helped us in the second battle, which again, we just a couple things that came on just like Kevin just likes to say the name of sloppity biopipers, which are now probably my least favorite creature in the world, but.
Yep. They're your least favorite so far.
So far, yes. Yeah. Personally, I'd rather face a great unclean one.
Yeah.
But that first one was just, I can't remember if he was stunning us. Whatever he was doing was just like knocking us out.
And buffing the enemies as well.
And so we... But, we saw them. We're like, okay, hey, these guys are small compared to the Greater Unclean One. They've got a bunch of things that we fought before, no problem. And then we retreated because we were getting our butts kicked. And the soul pod effectively intervened and sent us somewhere else. Fortunately, not quite as far as happened in in our Hyperborea campaign, where we got sent to an entirely different region, but we're still in the same. We were still in the same forest. Eventually, kind of started to figure our way back. We had one more fight, which Kevin threw in, which I think might have been to up our spirits a bit because it was fairly easy. Yes.
Oh no! So there's the Sloppity Bilepipers.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Yeah. I mean, they look kind of easy, right? They're just shamans running around, and shamans are easy.
They very much fill the role of kind of bards. Not only buffing one was buffing the allies, and one was fucking over the guys. And it was tough.
Yeah.
And here, I loaded a bunch of images before last session. This is the rot flies that you guys faced.
Yeah.
And there was like 8 of them, 6 or 8 of them, and it didn't go well for. I mean, our heroes were just outnumbered.
Yeah. But then, what did we face in the final battle? Because whatever it was pretty easy. Okay.
And I didn't actually. I forgot to load the image of it. I posted one in the Discord.
Yeah.
But you guys, they were chasing a group of.
Yes.
Yeah, because you guys, every time you failed to catch up to them, another one died.
Yeah. So we saved. Were they Sylvaneth or Dwarden?
I think there was a mix of the two. They were definitely from Adagrim's camp.
Yeah. At that point, Lalisha had gotten fairly worn down by all of this, and she was kind of depressed, and she wasn't exactly instilling the rescued with a great sense of that we were doing a good job, and then kind of rallied a bit at the end when she got a nudge from who was Jeff's character, not Jeff's, John's character,
Nox.
Nox. Yeah, when Nox kind of looked at her and like, dude. So she managed to pull together at the end and reassured them, and now I think we're back on our way to try to find the gyrocopter.
Yeah, you guys are still. You were able to reorient yourself with the assistance of the Sylvaneth and the Dwarden, and we've been doing an overland travel thing every day. You each make rolls, so it's a cumulative roll where everyone makes a roll per day. And you're trying to get to 8 successes against DN5 for I think survival, maybe?
Yeah.
There's a survival.
And there was one other thing. What was it? Just slipped out of my mind. I might remember.
Jeff, anything we're missing?
Whatever Robert just thought of.
Yeah, I just remembered that we had a big planning session for taking out the Great Unclean One. Unfortunately, a lot of it relied on Nox buffing us. So, we're probably not planning to go back until he's at the here. But who knows? Maybe we could insert gyrocopter instead, and that'll be the same thing.
Well, I see the gyrocopter was a thought to make use, but also the reason you guys were going to the Caradron airship is the artillery that would have been
that's right.
mounted there, because the fighting up close when you face a Great Unclean One. And let's take a look at those lovelies once again. So what is not depicted in here is that they are constantly sloughing off little nurglings. So there is a wave of them that you have to sort of wade through as you're facing them. So there's a constant effect that's going on there. That can be magically dispelled, but you need to have a mage in order to do that stuff, and failing that, it counts as a hazard, so you're taking damage all the time, or it gives you an effect, either poisoned or stunned, or maybe both. I can't remember which. On top of that, the Great Unclean One is quite tough and is a sorcerer, because it was able to use magic against. I can't remember if it was against Cal or against Nox, but Nox was able to use some counterspell to unweave some of it, but even that was, it didn't prevent the spell from hitting. It just meant that it hit less hard. So the thought was artillery may be the answer for a great unclean one. They did have, they did recover, like the thing they recovered for the tree warden is effectively like a Sylvaneth kaiju. So something the same size as what the great unclean one is, but it unfortunately it seems to have given its power or life in order to save the heroes. So I'm just gonna hit reconnect on my side.
Yeah, one other thing we did realize was that...
Oh, you're frozen, Will.
I just saw that.
Okay.
You're at a very... Okay, this story is putting me to sleep. I recognize very well from my son. Yes. No, but other thing I was going to say is that we know that one weakness of the Great Unclean Ones is that they don't really like each other. However, we haven't really figured out a way to deal with that because
take advantage of it.
Yeah, because it's unlikely one of them is just going to listen to us and say, "Hey, we're gonna." It doesn't seem like they're too interested in listening to lower beings like ourselves. Although, if maybe we could like provide some use to them, I don't know, but that would be completely anathema to Lalisha, like even negotiating with one of these things.
Yeah, and you guys haven't actually tried negotiating either.
Yeah.
You guys, although, I mean, seeing a Stormcast Eternal, it seems to have gone right in. So, so that's what's kept us busy the last in-game last couple of week or so.
Yeah.
Any questions, Durek?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then we are picking up with you guys somewhere in the Sentinel Woods. Morning comes, and we have yet another day of you guys navigating through to. I think did we heal a wound last time?
We healed one wound, yeah.
Okay, so I think we ended. So then it'll be the end of today's when you'll heal one more. So then, who would like to start us off with a survival check?
Well, since I'm terrible at it, I'll go ahead.
Difficulty 5, please.
Yep. Target number 5. Go. Alrighty then.
Okay. Who would like to go next? No consequence for failure. Just means you're not making progress.
Yeah. I think I'm fine with that. She's not particularly good at it either.
Okay.
Survival, we don't need this crap. Target number 5.
5, please. Yeah.
Yes. This is her worst thing. Just
Nice.
Oh, okay. All
That
right.
is 6 out of 8. And then Cal?
There we go. I got this. Don't worry.
Is your survival any good? Nice.
There you go. So not to put... Jeff managed to roll 2 critical successes in our the Dark Eye session last night, and pretty much back to back as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it was, and like to get a crit in the Dark Eye, you need to roll 2 1s on 3 d20s. So it's a much trickier thing to pull off. But let's get ball rolling with our encounters. Robert and Jeff, would you each give us a d6 roll, please?
Excuse me. Oh, hopefully 1 means only 1 enemy.
So as you guys are going along, and you got the most successes there, Cal. The going is still, very tough. Like the Sentinel Woods themselves are quite imposing. It's there's likely a good reason why the original Sylvaneth folks settled in this place, because navigating these woods is tricky anyway. And if you didn't know there was a community tucked away and hidden somewhere in here, then it would be easy to miss it. The added impact of the constant reminders of the growing and spreading influence of chaos, of Nurgle, is the sickness as things are weeping through the branches, the odor that no doubt hangs in the air. But there's a bit just before, your mid-afternoon break, Cal, where you are leading everyone through, another path. You're having a bushwhack. You can picture as well that when you're bushwhacking through here, if you're using your sword or like your short sword or something to hack your way through, there's probably every now and then little sparks that fly because of the influence of Shaman, right? Where the metallic influence of this realm hits them, and you come through one area, and what you see is a small next to like a little tainted brook. There is a small bush of. It looks like it might have berries on it, but it is pristine. The way the light actually hits this thing, it looks like, imagine like a kind of like I'm picturing Saskatoon berries because I was talking about them with John last night. Like a Saskatoon berry bush, which is like, think of slightly smaller raspberries, but dark purple or dark blue, like that. But instead, it is a like burnished bronze color to the berries. Brilliant, and like the plant looks absolutely untouched by the influence of Nurgle, as perhaps a reminder that there still is something fighting back against the infection of chaos here. And it's shortly afterwards that you find yourself once again coming up on the same crashed airship. So this evening you have found your way back to it. You can hear the droning of the flies over the horizon, but you are keeping your distance from there. It will be a simple matter to navigate from here back to where you had landed the ornithopter or gyrocopter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yep. What do you guys intend on doing? You want to bed down for the evening, or try and find the gyrocopter first, or what do you want to do?
How low is the sun?
It's fire. Azure, I think, is the sun, because it's actually technically the other realms moving through the sky is what you see.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right? It is very close to evening, though, I think, by the time you reached here.
So I don't know that we want to be searching in the dark.
Okay.
No, I think we should bed down, especially since we're still somewhat hurt.
Okay. So if you bed down for the evening, for one, Cal, your toughness, you can restore that back up to 8.
Yep.
And I guess what are you guys into? You have time sitting around the campfire. What are you guys planning on doing tomorrow? Are you assaulting the airship once again, or is there a different plan you have in mind now?
Well, I think we want to get to the. And what would be nice would be to get to the gyrocopter and maybe have, that way we at least have one more element in our favor when we assault the airship. Okay. At least if Durek feels that's useful. I don't recall what the offensive capabilities of the thing are compared to.
Just turn right to it. So it's in Steam and Steel.
Yeah.
And gyrocopter has swift speed, so it can move 2 zones. It has armor 3, toughness 9. You can use the driver role and weapons operator role simultaneously. You can move the vehicle as your move action and then attack with it, and it, I believe, has I think we said it was the steam gun. Do you remember if it was a cannon or if it was like a rivet, upscaled rivet gun. Or did I say one way or the other?
Upscaled rivet gun sounds familiar.
Okay, so
More
then
than steel cannon, but
it is range attack plus, so successes, damage, medium range, fixed, loud, and spread. But then you also have the rotor blades, can be used as a melee attack. 2 damage plus successes. It's got cleave. It's also got ram as a quality. When attacking with this weapon, the gyrocopter suffers damage equal to twice the target's armor, though.
yes. That sounds like something pretty useful eventually against the, what do you call it?
Well, it's also, if you
Greater.
equip it with bombs, it can also, the gyrocopter can, once per
Directs
combat,
like bombs.
once per combat, when the driver takes the move a vehicle action, they can drop bombs. All creatures in the zone, the vehicle moves over, all creatures in the zones, plural, the vehicle moves over during the movement suffer 3 damage. So you can do 3 damage to everybody in, 2 zones.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we saved the bombs for the fight with, what do you call it? Greater Unclean one, but everything else sounds like it's fairly useful for the...
If you gain access to, you can swap out as well the steam gun for a brimstone gun. Brimstone gun has a long range, and it does 3 plus successes damage.
Nice.
So it's not as rapid fire, but it does more damage on a hit. Yeah, which might be helpful because you maybe remember that thing had quite substantial armor. The final option you can do is if Durek can, I'm assuming that it'll be accessible in the hold, but you can outfit it as a gyro bomber. They are sturdy, they are slower, so instead of being swift, they are fast, and they gain +3 toughness, so they're a more sturdy thing, but they can use bombing run once per turn instead of once per combat. So once you gain access to the airship, there's a couple of refits you could do to upgrade this sucker to be whatever fits your strategy. As it stands now, it is swift, and I think swift is actually, I forgot that it was faster than fast. Swift might allow you to go 3 zones. Let's see here.
Do we have we don't have portable holes that can hold, all these different things that we want to switch it with?
Oh,
God.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Do you have piloting, Durek, or...
I don't think that's a skill. That was one question I was going to ask Kevin, but I was looking at the character sheet and I don't see anything.
Yeah, it sounded like any of us could fly it.
Yep. The check. So the checks to move a vehicle. Yeah, Swift can move 3 zones. Wow. The one thing you can do once per turn when engaged in combat with another vehicle, you can use evasive maneuvers. It is a DN4 body reflexes test opposed by the driver of the other vehicle. If your speed is higher, you have advantage on the test, so it becomes a 3. The number of successes increases your defense. So you can also make it harder for you to be hit. So that skill uses that. Operating a vehicle is basically, it looks like reflexes. The reflexes skill.
Okay, I was wondering if it was that or dexterity. Oh, that's good. Reflexes. My reflexes are up there. That's good.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's there's some neat rules for dogfighting as well. So if you get and then you just use your I think it's your whatever your range tag is. It ballistic or range?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, that's just
ballistic skill, which is good too. So.
Yep, body ballistic skill is what you use. Use your own accuracy and body for the attack.
Awesome.
So any weaponry that you've got on here, you're just using your natural skills anyway.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's as tough as what the Leisha's Sigmarite armor is, although it is subject to being torn. Now, there's also the heavy weapon quality. I can't remember. No, fixed loud piercing. None of these have the heavy. This heavy has an effect as well. I think it might ignore armor. Let's see. Yeah. No, it just has a much bigger effect. Okay, so the airship cannons. Hold up here. Here we go. Yeah, there's like ether shock torpedoes that do 5 damage and have blast 5. Ether shot carbines, which are not as powerful, 2+ S damage. And then the Great Sky Cannon, which does 8+ S damage. Yeah, so that would be probably pretty helpful against the Great Unclean One. Yeah. Well,
anything would be better against Great Unclean One than us just like going in with no plan.
Yeah. All right. So then, evening passes uneventfully. You guys can each remove 1 more step in your wounds.
Nice.
So Cal, you'll fully healed, and Leisha, he's got 1 more day.
I'm at 3 according to this.
I mean, your token shows only 2.
Yeah. Now it shows 3 because that's the one I got. So I have 2 more days, I think.
Oh, maybe. So, well, you know, it's counting down, right?
Oh, okay, got it. I did not.
Yeah, you don't want to have more wounds. That's bad.
Okay.
Your toughness counts down, and the other one counts up.
That's right. Got
it's okay. It's something. It's a good reminder for Shadow the Weird Wizard this afternoon. You take damage up to a certain point, and then you start losing hit points. So it's a.
Sorry, it was a rough night last night with sleeping. So
yeah, no.
I be a little bit on the.
All right. So then, what is the plan for today, guys? You've got the airship down there. You've got the ornithopter out. What are you guys thinking?
Plan is not to retreat today. Well, our plan is actually we haven't found the ornithopter yet, right? I think we want to get to the ornithopter first, if we can, to give us 1 more ace up our sleeve, as the case would be. And anything with the sloppity biopipers. I mean, but then I'm perfectly happy to go for round 2 on these things.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Attempt anyway.
Yep.
Okay. So then, finding it, I think we'll set. It'll be a survival check at. I think it'll be let's say a 4. Just 1 success is all you need. So, Cal, you want to give us? I think you're the most trained in this.
Okay. Here we go. You said target number 4?
Target number 4, please. Nice.
Oh, nice.
So you guys are able to surreptitiously find that, and Jurek, you finally lay your eyes on a restored ornithopter.
Yeah.
In its all its beautiful
or
glory.
I don't know why I keep calling it an ornithopter. It's a gyrocopter.
Yeah, I think I called it that. So.
Yeah, too much Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
I always think about Dune when I think ornithopters.
Yeah, true.
That's what always pops in my mind.
Mm. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, guys, there's the gyrocopter, and I've given you control over the token. Let me just give it a name here. And if you give it a quick look over, you'll find it was actually Nox, who reassembled it. He's got that ability to, or talent to, like, re-swap his skills once per day. So he swapped them into repair in order to do a downtime or a endeavor in order to repair this thing, because they found it crashed with a dead Dwarden within. So that is the gyrocopter. What is the plan now, guys?
Head back to those stupid sloppity bile pipers and exact our revenge. Actually,
Sorry, go ahead.
did we take one of them out or no?
You took one of the sloppity bile pipers out, but there were still, I believe, 6 rot flies.
Yeah. Well, and there was 2 of those bile pipers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we going to? Sorry, how quiet? I'm assuming this thing is not quiet. So.
It is not. The Dwarden builds the... Yeah, they prioritize a number of things before, stealth mode.
Yep.
It's your ability, kill power.
Yep.
Yeah. So last time the plan was to kind of go in and engage, and you guys very quickly found yourselves outnumbered and taken down. So do you have a different plan in mind now, or do you want to try and do the exact same plan again? So remember how quickly those rot flies got up on you?
Yeah.
And you do not have the advantage. You do not have your wizard here. So the force multiplier thing that he had where he would augment your weapons, that's not going to be active in this fight.
No.
And this gyrocopter doesn't have any bombs currently equipped?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
It seems that it is equipped for them, so like once you rearm them, you'll have once per combat you can deploy the bombs. But to make the more substantive changes, you'll need an endeavor in order to like refit the thing. Oh, and
I can't remember. Do these rot flies have armor that we faced?
Yes. And the other thing is, they did have some armor. The other thing is they are one of the creatures that grows more powerful the larger the doom.
Yes. Okay. So one thing, of course, that Alicia can do if she has 2 metal is, hold on a second. Yeah. If she uses Light of Sigmar, if she's in the same zone as a bunch of these things, she can basically do damage to them that ignores armor, as long as she has 2 metal total to do it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think that's what she was attempting to do before she kept getting stunned last time. And
and also, like, they do a not insignificant amount of damage.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much I can't remember how much toughness they have, but at least this would hurt a bunch of them at once. Like, she's willing to be the one to go into whatever zone they happen to, if they all happen to be in one zone, and try to take them out. Especially if somebody can. So
remember, these things. This is not a like one round it goes down kind of.
I know.
Adversary. Okay, so because like they 2 of them I think took you down last round.
That's right, but she was also stunned, I think, which I don't know if that hurts or not.
I think it might drop your defense by 1.
Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to think if we can get her defense up too. So.
Cal can do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I can.
Yep. And she has bulwark as well, which if 2 or more enemies are in close range of you at the start of your turn, defense increases by 1 step. Yeah.
But what's the contingent on that?
This benefit lasts until the start of your next turn.
No, what's the contingent? Like, is it when you're only on your own, or is it when you're outnumbered?
No, if 2 or more enemies are within close range of you at the start of your turn.
Well, that's the contingent then. You need to have 2 or more enemies. Okay.
Right, but I mean, the plan would be if she's if she's not going to do this if there's only one of them, and that she can get within close range of. So that would potentially bring her up 2 levels, which would take her all the way up to extraordinary in defense. So that's one possibility. If other people have other things that they would prefer. Or do we just try to hit the sloppity bile piper first, assuming there's only one of them?
We have to take him out first.
Yeah, okay.
And quickly, because his song is boosting them like crazy, and it can take Cal out very quickly as well.
Yep. Depends on what he wants
We just
to
target him. We just rush him and take him out, and then clean up the flies if possible.
Yeah.
I think Cal's armor might still be damaged as well.
It is a 0, actually.
Yeah.
I've been drinking the drops when we've been going into combat instead to have 1 armor.
Go the Quicksilver Honey.
The Quicksilver Honey, because, my armor is wrecked.
How much of that do we have?
I think Sean's been tracking that.
Yeah.
It sounded like we still had at least enough for one more battle for everybody.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so she would use that too. So she would be going in with a superb to begin with. Then maybe, Jeff, you could use your thing on Will. You have something to...
Well, are we going to use the gyrocopter? That's the question.
Yeah, what do you think, Will? Do you think that would do more damage than you against one target?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing's going to be way better.
It does... I actually don't think it does more damage than your... It's about comparable to your rivet gun, isn't it?
My rivet gun does a damage 1.
Yeah, and I think that the gyrocopter steam gun does just success damage.
I thought it was... Okay.
It's the cannon that does more. The brimstone gun does more. The blades do 2+, but you'd have to fly in there, and then you also take damage equal to the armor.
Yeah.
Twice the target's armor.
Let's see here.
Also, your what's the chainsaw or like thing?
Yep, my etheric.
Yeah.
Aethermatic saw.
That can certainly help against those. What were they? The rot flies were kicking our. Yeah.
Yeah, and the gyrocopters. Blades also have cleave. Each result of 6 deals 1 damage to all other enemies within close range.
Good lord.
So the blades also, on top of whoever you hit, each 6 will give you some extra damage.
But that does do damage to the blade, to the gyrocopter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you'd expect is about 2 points of damage every time you ram with it. And I don't think your armor protects against that.
Still, that's pretty useful for taking out maybe at least damaging quite a few of the rot flies.
Oh, wait a minute.
I still do think going after the bile piper, maybe even just trying to ram him from the beginning, ram the bile piper along with the rest of us going in on him.
You know what? You may actually not take any damage. This is going to be like bugs on a windscreen. Because it always, everything, when it goes through your armor, it specifically calls it out. So, like, ramming into something like Leisha will cause damage that would actually get through your armor. These things, you've got 3 armor.
Oh.
Which is one good thing about that. It does have more armor than I have naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably not a bad idea. Maybe Jeff and I charge the bile piper while you take a swing through. That if the bile piper is still standing, you ram him the next round. This will be he hasn't stunned you when you fall out of the sky. Can you pilot while you're stunned?
The gyrocopter also can move 3 zones as your as your move. And that's not counting your attack.
Yeah. So if you get a, I don't remember what the Bile Piper's initiative was, but if your initiative is higher, you go in, you whack the thing before you even act. I think they had a pretty high initiative though, because I don't think any of us went before it did. They did.
No.
Mm.
Okay. So
What's your initiative, Will?
6.
Mine's low. What was yours, Cal?
My initiative.
Where the heck is that on this thing?
It's under combat ability.
Oh yeah. Combat abilities, yeah.
It's a weird.
Mine's a 3, so
Wait, what? Under combat.
it's right next to the chart of the defense.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, mine's a 5. I found it.
Yeah, so I don't think any of it. I think its initiative was a lot higher, so I don't think you're going to get to go first. Is there any way in this game to, since we know these things can target, is there any way in this game to like kind of hold his action for like one entire? This is what I want to do. I'm trying to think of it from. We would like to leave him out behind the battle, so they don't even see him.
Who's he? Durek?
Sorry, Durek. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in the gyrocopter.
Yep.
Jeff and Cal and I charge in, and then effectively the next round, Durek comes in at the top of the initiative order.
Yep, that's seize the initiative. It's on page 144.
Yeah.
No, that's a great example. Actually, it's a great way to bring out this specific neat part of the rule. One of the way they do this in this and in Imperium Maledictum, rather than holding a turn, what you do is you just seize the initiative as your action, and then at the start of the next round, you start at the top of the round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's neat. That's
But
cool.
is there
It's
any
cool.
way to do it?
It interacts with Overwatch. So you can take that and then you put an Overwatch and then you go through the whole round, and if someone moves in, then you can take your shot. If you don't, you take a different action at the end of your round, but then your enemies, they can also try and seize the initiative, if they're trying to. So there's a cool interplay of actions that makes it dynamic.
Yeah, what I think the only other nuance I would add to that would be, is there any way to do that so that he's actually outside of the battle and then does that? So in other words, our plan is we go in, they don't know he's there. So
yeah,
I mean they'll probably have heard.
So assuming you guys can sneak in, then he can move 3 zones away, which is, I believe, like beyond extreme, because 1 zone away is medium range, 2 zones away is long range, 3 zones away is extreme.
Okay, so if we could sneak to extreme range, then he would be able to both move and do the attack with the blades.
If he's going to seize the initiative on his turn, he can both move and take his action to charge, which would allow you to use your move again. So up to 6 zones. And he could, Durek could also spend his metal to then, fly out and get 3 zones away.
Yeah. What do you think, Durek?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not the worst one I've ever heard.
Okay. All right. So Alicia looks over at Cal, says, we go after the Bile Piper as fast as we can?
Yep.
Okay.
We charge them.
Okay.
I like this plan.
Okay. So we have to sneak up first, though.
Alicia, do you know why you're showing it 2 wounds again?
Oh, did I? Oh, because I think I was on the wound.
Oh, you know why? Hold up. Here. I'll fix that for you. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you should only have 1 minor left at present.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I didn't fix that part.
Okay. And then how are you guys doing for, I think you might be out of Soulfire as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Doom, guys, there's a Doom tracker on here. I didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's super handy. Okay, so I've got your Doom set as well.
We don't want to know what it's at.
Doom is 4 currently. So
doesn't sound good.
No. So
the big adversaries.
Is adding 4 toughness to all these guys, or 4?
Typically, what it affects is for for the champions, so like the toughest kind of adversary you'll affect, it sometimes impacts their combat abilities, like how much damage they do or how much their skills are. For the lesser things, it's generally their toughness. They'll have a bigger pool of hit points, tougher to take down because of that. But
Yep.
All right. So is that the plan then?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with positioning that gyrocopter. Jurak, would you give us a reflexes check with body against a difficulty of 4? All you need complexity is 1, so you just need 1 success.
Nice. Heavy metal thunder.
Yep.
Tell us what it looks like as you're getting behind the stick of this thing.
I think, I mean, he doesn't.
If it wouldn't be for the copyright claim, I would definitely play the Airwolf theme song for you right now.
With the heavy metal thunder, I might have got thunderstruck. But,
it's funny. I was telling my son about that. I'm like, just so you know, like most boys who grew up in North America at my age will know that fucking Airwolf theme song as soon as he.
I think, he's not necessarily like a pilot in training or anything, but the control layout and everything makes sense to him, And so he's like, okay, so this does that and that does this. Okay. And so he's got his mask down, and he just slowly powers it up, raises it up off the deck a little, and he's ready to rock.
Nice.
Okay. So you are positioned and you are ready to for the sound to go in here. Leisha and Cal, would you give us a stealth check, please? And the difficulty will be, I mean, they are keeping watch out, but they are. Oh, it'll be difficulty 3 because you do the advantage of a lot of cover, and it's their natural awareness is what you need to beat.
Okay. I can live with that.
Nice, Leisha. Nice.
Oh,
Sweet.
All right. So let me grab our tokens here. I think
we're coming in sneaky.
Yep.
I think I still have. Set this up. Maybe I did it on this page. Did I? I thought I had a separate page set up for this, but I think I am. Let me just poke around on here a wee bit. No. Okay, maybe I should use the same page here. All right, so then let me just set this up for you guys. With the right page here. Okay. I'm going to move your gyrocopter over here, Durek.
Okay.
So you got control. There you go. And I think what we did... Oops. Is I've got a bunch of... Well, I could just use that, I guess. Starts thinking as it's going through my purchases. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, we'll use this. All right, so let me bring this out. Yeah, move that sucker around a bit. Whoop.
Oh.
Okay. So that'll be the deck of the Karazdreth airship. The front will be one of the zones, and the back will be a second zone.
Mhm.
I go to GM's layer, get these guys set up again. Sorry, I thought I for some reason thought I had this set up before when I left it with the other, or after our last fight. I was mistaken on that assumption. Here we go. And these guys go. I do like that they reprint the adversaries in these little booklets. You can look them up in either the core book or the bestiary, but it's nice that they just reprint it for ease of reference. I like that. Okay. All right. Go. And everyone's friend, the sloppity biopiper. Is okay.
Does he actually have any friends? That's what I
I mean, he's a piper. He's got fans. Friends, maybe not, but... all right. So let me bring these to the token.
I don't know.
Here.
Some of the viewers cheer for TPKs, so I'm sure he's
It's
I'm
true.
sure he's got fans. Yeah.
This is it. It'll come.
This is the one.
Okay, then why don't you guys go ahead and give us an initiative check, please?
Yep.
I'll get the...
Oh, and sorry, before the plan, she definitely would have taken this Quicksilver honey.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
So her defense.
So for them and the sloppity biopiper. Yeah, he's got a massive initiative. Boy. Okay. And tiebreaker. I feel like this game we would go to the players. Or the player
I
characters.
want to say that's correct, Kevin, but I cannot quote you chapter and verse.
Yeah. Can I check in here? Player character act first. Yeah, page 135 of the core.
Yep, I thought that was right.
Okay. All right. Then you guys have your surprise. What you can see is there are two of these massive bloat flies. They seem even bigger than last time you faced them.
Oh God!
Two perch in the front of the crashed airship, two at the back, and there are two that are kind of like idly kind of buzzing above. And the biopiper is probably near the back actually, where he's playing his little, idly piping away. And there are little nurglings that are like swaying away to this.
Mm-hmm.
Jurek is in position. Cal, what are you doing? How close do you want to be? I'm assuming maybe... I think one zone away. You got a lot of successes. So if you want to be within medium range, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, okay. So we can move there in a single round, basically?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, Cal gives the signal and sort of charges from the brush, sword in hand.
Okay. So your move would be to get in, and where are you going? The front or the...
Oh. Well, whichever end...
Where
do we get on? Yeah, by the biopiper, because that's the plan, is to rush him down. So
yeah, so you're racing across that deck, and you can in that zone you can engage with the biopiper.
Beautiful.
And what do you want to do? You want to put
hit him with the long sword. Or try to.
There
I
you
know
go.
he's tough.
Derek's actually on the gyrocopter now.
So the target number, my melee is good.
Yeah. And you're not doing anything with Shining Company for this round?
I can't until I have an ally in this close to me.
Got it. Okay. So it's good, and difficulty is a 4.
Okay, here we go.
Come on.
Come on. First attack.
Nice. Can you make that more?
Yeah, I can make that one more.
Okay, so that's 5 successes. That's 6 damage as you hack into this guy.
Beautiful.
Wow. So that is, look at this. He
Al, are you saying anything as you charge in?
squeals.
I was thinking, we're back.
Revenge.
Yeah, you didn't start its turn. You didn't start your turn here. So now you can spend metal to take another action if you like.
Oh, that's right.
You
And
got-
I have the extra metal now.
2 metal. Yeah. You only get 1 back at the start of each round, but yeah, you could do 2 more actions in theory.
I could just blow them all to just be vicious right at the start, which kind of seems smart.
Yeah, take
so
it out
let's-
before-
Although, if I wait till next round, I can boost our attack. I'll
Wait
see how
till-
this
if you
roll
wait
goes.
till next round and he's still there. Then
Yeah. No, I know. Here we go.
it's harder.
See how these attacks go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you make that more?
I can get one more.
1 more. So that's 3 successes.
success.
So 4 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna blow my other metal. I'm just blow everything on this
Okay.
surprise round.
Yep.
We are trying to. This was the plan, so let's see if we can complete our. Oh
Ooh.
yeah,
Yep.
Nice.
and I can actually make that last one a success too.
So that's 5, 6 points of damage. What does it look like as you take the sloppity bile piper down?
It is just a flurry of longsword attacks. You know, the blade is moving so fast that it's sort of the shine of it's shining in the, you know, the sparks and the movement of it. And you're wondering now if part of the name of Shining Company is when they move their blades so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Leisha, what are you doing?
Leisha is watching the sloppy biopiper just go. As it gets, and she's like, well, let's see here. She quickly redirects. So how close is she? Would she be able
One
to get
zone.
into... Okay.
Yeah.
So she would be able to get into here.
Okay.
And these two are not in the same zone.
They are flying.
They're flying. Okay.
Yeah.
So she comes in and she's going to try to... hold on a second. She knows these things have armor. She actually is going to... Yeah, she'll use the... she'll use her Light of Sigmar, actually, on this.
Okay.
So she comes in, 1 metal. Yeah, it'll be a 2nd metal, probably, to ignore armor, but let's see how she does first.
Okay. And just remind me, did Light of Sigmar hit 1 or everyone in the zone? Every enemy in the zone?
Every enemy in the zone.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
I think you might need to make that call on the metal before you roll, though.
Let me check. Here, I'm going to go ahead and show it here for all this.
Okay.
When you use this miracle, I can choose. Yeah, she'll spend the 2nd metal to do it.
Okay. So go ahead and give us a devotion check, please.
Yep. And target is 5. Yeah.
Can you make that 4?
It's no.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, darn.
So what does it look like as you bring down the Wrath of Sigmar here?
She basically is sort of a little bit stunned that the sloppy biopiper is already gone, but then she charges in and just screams. All the frustration at dealing with these things is like there's rage, there's everything in her face, and then it just explodes out from her.
Okay. Now, during a surprise round, they can take a single action, but they cannot use metal. So then on the Rotfly's turn, I think having seen the... Let's see here. Well, the two that are in there, their first action will be to attack. Oh, I forgot to grab my Age of Sigmar dice again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, so Cal, you're good. One of them is going to engage with you. Great, so I need 3 to get you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage, Cal.
Oh, ouch.
I'm going to apply your armor.
1 armor, so I take 6.
Yeah. And Alicia, your defense is great, so I need a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points of damage on you, which I don't think gets through your armor and Quicksilver Honey. Right, because you have 3 for your Sigmarite armor plus 1 for the Quicksilver Honey, so I don't think it does any damage to you. Let's see here. The ones that are flying, I think they will spend their action to actually charge. So 1 on Leisha and 1 on Cal.
Quicksilver Honey adds to defense or armor?
It adds to armor.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives you 1 point of armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll modify something here then, real quick.
Okay, so Leisha, we got 1 charging, which means 1 extra dice.
Yep. And she's great. And because,
Yeah, I've got all your stats or your accuracies.
Yep.
Whatever.
Okay.
Listed. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of damage. 7 points of damage. Leisha.
4.
So take 3 in total. And then Cal, we need 3 for you. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 points of damage on you.
Ouch. Uh-oh. So I lose all my toughness.
Yeah, and then you took, how much is left over? 6?
6. Yeah.
6 points? Okay, so then I think that is a major wound.
Oh, no.
Yeah, deadly wound, so it fills 3 spaces on your wound track. So just add a wound that's a deadly wound.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Then, top of the round, Jurek.
Yes. No.
Turning on Rise of the Valkyries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here we come. I'm going to zoom in here.
Yep.
And go right up against him with the blades.
Whoa. Which one do you... So you're targeting 1 first, and then there is... Each 6 you roll does extra damage.
Right, and there's plenty around there.
Yeah. There's 2 injured ones. There's an injured one on Cal. There's an injured one on Leisha.
Yep.
Cal looks worse off from what you can see.
Yeah.
So it'd be a reflexes check to get them, and I think
you got a target number in mind.
Yeah, give me a sec here. I think it's.
Sure.
Let's see here.
I have 1 in mind. 1 sounds good.
Oh, you actually use your accuracy for it. So what is your accuracy? I think is good.
Yeah, my accuracy is good.
Okay, so the difficulty would be 5.
Okay. Come on.
Can you make that 2?
I can make that 2.
Hell yes. All right, so then that is 4 points of damage. Did you roll any 6s?
Yeah.
No.
Nope, I did not.
Okay, so you slam into this thing. 4 points of damage. Here we go. Does not do any damage to you. That was a move, and your first action, you have a medal.
Yep. So let's spin the old medal here. And let's see, try it again, I guess.
Sure. Slam into the same one or a different one?
Yeah. We'll go with the one we've already hit. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll try and
Okay.
and maybe get some sixes this time.
Yep. Come on. Big money.
Come on, man. There is a 6.
Awesome.
And I can make it 2 successes.
Hell yeah. All right, so that is another 4 points of damage on this thing. Look at that. And yeah, cleave. Does cleave ignore armor or not? I don't, because it would need to do. No, it doesn't ignore armor. So it is hitting them, but it's hitting their chitin right now. So it's not quite enough to get through. But yeah. Then the gyrocopter, yeah, so you're positioned in there right now. Okay, then it is Cal's turn. What are you doing, Cal? You get 1 medal back.
Yeah. This is a tough decision here. Do I increase our attack to try and take these things down quickly, or do I increase our defense?
If you take at least 1 down, I think I could help your toughness.
Okay, so I'll use Shine and Company then to raise our attack this round instead of defense. So that puts me at great.
Okay.
And then I will attack. We'll start with this one here.
Okay. The difficulty would be a 4.
Okay, perfect. That's good. Bring the target number down. Come on, big roll. Oh. I can get 1 more success, but that's it.
You make 2 more successes?
No, just 1.
Just 1 more success. All right, so that's 4 points of damage. That is 1
thank
more.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And then I'll attack this one here.
So you would have to
spend my medal.
Yeah. So you've engaged with that one. So you basically got 2 that are on you. Spend your medal, and then go ahead. It'll be a 4 once again.
Okay, roll. Come on, big roll. Oh.
Can you make that more?
Oh, just up to 1 more again.
So 3, 4, another 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Then you're back down to 0 medal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medals, you know.
Do you have any Quicksilver drops? Or Quicksilver drops? Do you have any Aqua Garanus?
I don't see it.
It'd be the bottom, I think, left on the sheet, where it's like drops, files, and globes, I think, or something. That's that currency you can spend to actually to heal. You could try and get some toughness back on a 1-for-1.
Weapons, spells, miracles, equipment.
Right at the bottom on the left, I think.
I don't see anything.
Let's see.
Right underneath equipment, there's currency. You don't see that.
You have 39 drops above background.
Above background.
So if you scroll to the bottom, underneath equipment, there's currency.
Oh, it says 39 drops. There, I got it. It was just a little counter. Oh.
Yeah. So you could, on a 1-for-1, you can get your toughness back with drops.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
I can just drink those. But I have to take one of my actions?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
That I've been forgetting entirely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Leisha doesn't have to do that. Okay, good.
Well, I mean, okay, sure. I mean, I have a deadly wound,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'm still a little nervous.
Yeah. I would be too, but yeah.
But your melee is up 1 as well
Oh, my melee is up 1. Okay.
for this round. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, because I don't like. We looked at this a few years back when one of the first times we played, and I couldn't find anything that says you need to take an action in order to use Aqua Piranhas.
Okay.
It just says you can do that. So maybe there's something in the errata about it, but
Yeah.
this game's pretty empowering for the heroes. So if you got those resources, I think that they use an object. Hold on.
She's got a shield. She's got a weapon, and somehow she also can, maybe one of her wing.
You know what? It would be an action because it's use an object.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So then okay, yeah.
But you're aware of that for next time.
Yeah, I can do that next time.
Okay.
Okay.
Leisha, what are you doing? You got 1 medal back?
So in that case, she's going to. She is going to cast Healing Spirit. Let me just check something here.
Okay.
I can choose to spend a medal to add your soul to the amount of toughness. Yeah, so she's going to do that because she wants to give both herself and Cal some more toughness. So she spends her medal. This is pretty much going to be her only action this turn. But so she does Healing Spirit. It's a DN 5/1 Soul Devotion test, and then basically all of her allies in that zone get equal to the number of successes plus, in this case, her devotion, her soul.
Okay. Can you make
So she gets it's only 3, but then plus 4, so 7.
7 toughness back as this wave of power emits from Leisha.
Yeah, but that's her only action.
Okay. Nice. So Cal, you're back up to 7 toughness.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I needed it.
Then it is the Rotflies. All right, so we've got 2. They have full actions now. 2 are going to go after the Gyrocopter. The Gyrocopter's defense is great.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's a 4 I need to get you. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not charging any longer.
Almost do not like.
And guys, I'm using my Noble Knight dice.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Let's see here. 1, 2. There we go. All right, so for Jurek, the first attack on the Gyrocopter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes. So 5. That is 7 damage, but it's reduced by 3. So the Gyrocopter will take 4 points of damage.
Okay. Can I track that? Yeah.
And the
No,
second
sorry.
one-
So that would be. Wait a minute.
Holy shit. Second one doesn't get through your armor. I only rolled a single success on it.
Nice.
Yeah. So the 2 of them are kind of slam down onto the Gyrocopter. One of them it sinks its stinger in, drags it along the hull, but you're able to pull to the side and deke out of the way of the other one. Leisha, we've got 2 on you. You are great, so it is a 4 once again I need.
Except that it was at the start of her turn and she was engaged, so now it's up by 1. So she is.
Oh, for the bulwark. Right. Okay, so I need
bulwark, yep.
5. Right.
Yep.
Okay, because there's 2 or more. It's not an outnumbered thing.
Yes.
There's things in Warhammer Fantasy where it's just outnumbered. I don't get a single success on you. So
Nice.
the first one, you completely keep at bay. And the second one, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And then -3, so -4.
-4, so you only take 2 toughness. And then Cal, a single 1 on you. I need a 3 on you. Wait, don't you have bulwark as well?
He does, I think.
Yeah, but you have to, isn't that when you're only engaged with 2 or more enemies? Oh yeah.
But is that but engaged? Does that mean
He's engaged with 2 right now?
Okay.
Yeah, engaged means in melee. You're in this because you can be in the same zone as the person, but not engaged. You're just at short range. Then, if you're engaged, they're in melee with you.
Okay.
So both of these are because Cal had one on him that was uninjured, and he chose to engage with the other one. So he has wisely bumped up his defenses to great, which means I need a 4. Almost like you planned it, Jeff. Incredible.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
2, 3, 4. That is 4 successes, 6 points of damage, Cal.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Sorry, I disconnected for a second.
That is okay. I think, Will, you might be frozen again. No, you're not. No, you're not. Ignore me. Your eyes just moved. You were looking on the side and it looked like you were frozen, then you...
Yeah.
All right. So, sorry, that was 6 points of damage, but your armor will... Okay. Then... That is the end of the round. Why don't we take, guys, we're already past our mid-session. Why don't we take our mid-session break now, then we'll come back and see what Durek does next. So, for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. Oop, okay. Oh, we're waiting for Will here.
Yeah.
All right. That was a good couple of rounds for you guys.
Yeah.
No,
I got a little bit worried when Cal took that big hit in the first round. I was like, oh god, another retreat.
No, all good, all good.
But by the way, individually, like Cal could retreat by himself, but that does increase doom also. So it's much more efficient for everybody to retreat at once.
Well, he can also defend.
Yeah.
Oh no, defend is when you're protecting somebody else. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Until the start of your turn, your defense increases by 1 step, and you add 1 dice to your body reflexes test.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also some great called shots in it. Yeah. We only play every 2 weeks, and there's usually a fight in each session, but we don't get a chance to really kick the tires on this system quite as often as we do in some others. So, okay, Durek, you are up. You get 1 medal back.
What's that?
You get 1 medal back.
Yep, get my medal on.
And
Doesn't
what
matter,
would
I'm
you
going
like
to
to do?
spend it anyways. All right, so let's continue the carnage.
Hell yeah. You driving into him again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we said that was a 5?
It is a 5 to try and get them, yeah.
I thought so.
Uses accuracy, not attack. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Or melee.
Man.
Oh, hold on. Cal, would you click on Shining Company? Let's just see what the phrasing is on it. Right. Yeah. Okay. Because this is melee accuracy or defense. Cal boosted melee. Okay, so go ahead. 5.
Yep. I got 2 successes.
2 successes, okay? So that is, once again, 4 points of damage. Are you hitting that same one?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are all the same. There we go. You still have a move, and you still have 1 medal.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend the medal to do that again.
Okay. Come on.
I listened to that song while I was out there.
Which one's that?
The Raymond Scott that I was telling you.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I got 3 successes that
3
time.
successes? Awesome. That is sufficient. You now have rot fly smeared across the front of your gyrocopter. You still have a move if you want to get to range again.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Let's see. Yeah, because I can move like 3 zones, right?
3 zones.
Let's at least move to the bow of the ship.
Okay.
Is what it is. So
sure.
Be
So
like in this area. That's like 2. That's 2 zones away, right?
Yeah.
That's 1 zone away.
Oh, it's 1 zone away.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll move a little bit further then.
Okay. Do you want to be like up in the air as well, or?
Yeah, definitely up in the air, and I'm thinking I'll move there.
Are we thinking?
Wherever.
So do you want? You could be one up. You could even like be effectively 2 zones away from this thing. So you could be like up. Okay.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for, Kevin.
Awesome. Let me just. What I'll do just so let's put you like here as a reflection of you being
in the air.
Exactly. Yeah. And then also
cool.
past the front of the ship. Okay, great. Then Cal, you're up next. What are you doing? You get 1 medal back.
Okay, 1 medal back.
You're currently only engaged with 1 target.
Yeah, so I'm not getting a bonus, but I'm going to...
Like, you could also engage with the other one that Leisha has, and then you'd have 2 on you.
Like, if I just sort of stepped, like, over here and got between them.
Exactly. You would have 2 on you then, and you would gain the...
I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll use my move to move there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack this.
And in fairness, just because for clarity of mechanics, I think you actually can do that for free. You can engage with something for free, and then you can still also use your move. Mm. At least that's the way it works in Imperium Maledictum.
So I'm going to make 1 attack.
Yeah, it's free action to move anywhere within your zone, and then you still have a move count.
If I wanted to move.
If you wanted to move. Now, so where is your shiny company going?
Attack again.
Melee?
Melee, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So 4.
Oh, but I can make it 4 successes.
Wow. 5 points. Which one are you attacking?
This one. That one.
You got it. Okay. So
and then I'm using my metal to take my drops this time.
Okay. So another 6 drops, I guess, to get up to full.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
There we go.
Leisha, you get 1 medal back.
Okay. Now, I don't think I did it last time, but does this, if I'm reading Shining Company right, then she also gets the bonus?
Yeah, your melee. That's what. Okay. Your melee's up by 1.
Oh, but that's right. She didn't do any melee last time.
Exactly.
Okay. So she's get 1 medal. Let me fix that, and then I think she wants to do Celestial Strike as her action. So raises the weapon to the heavens, calling down celestial power. First time you deal damage with this and the weapon in the next minute, the creature becomes stunned till the start of your next turn. So she does that. That doesn't require any metal to do it, but I guess that is an action. So she spends her 2nd metal to attack.
Okay.
And then she's going to attack the one that's on her.
Okay.
Obviously, and she could move to attack the weaker one. Actually, she's going to do that.
Yep, focus fire. Smart.
Yeah, she's going to move here.
So I'll just. Well, what I'll do is I'll move this thing up here because you're still engaged with the other one as well, presumably.
Okay, got it.
I think you both want to keep them on you for bulwark, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So go ahead. Your difficulty is going to be because you're boosted by 1. It's a 4.
Okay. So target DN4, but I also get 1 bonus for melee, right? So that gives me 1 extra.
No. It doesn't give a bonus. It's what his ability doesn't give you extra dice. It scales it up by 1, which affects the difficulty.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's 4. That's why it's a 4 instead of a 5.
Okay, and let's see. She does not get a 2nd success. Okay.
So that's.
Sorry, she does not get another one.
That's still 5 points of damage. So that is pretty good. And then he's stunned.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why I'm suddenly British. He's stunned. He is stunned. Can't help myself.
You could also be Persian because in front of.
I don't think with my complexion I should be doing any Persian voices.
No. But you would say a school or a stunned or.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a very narrow geographic range of accents I'm comfortable doing. Let's see here. Okay. Stunned can either take an action or a move, cannot spend metal, is slowed, and their defense decreases by 1. So let me actually mark that one as stunned. What do you think it looks like as the that celestial strike goes off?
So it basically when she first calls it, it's almost like something comes from her that, well, it comes from outside. It's Sigmar. So it almost looks like a small lightning bolt hits it, and then now the whole thing is wreathed. And as it hits the creature, basically that just flows into the creature itself and crackles for an instant.
Love it. Love it. Okay. Then we've got some rot flies. So the two, they'll have to go flying after you. And they are going to charge to get the extra dice. They're not super concerned about the impact on their defense. So your defense is great. I need a 4 to get you in the gyrocopter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 7 points of damage. So it's another 4 that gets through the armor. As one of them slams into you there, Durek. And I think you might be able to do repairs on the fly, too.
I know I can, like, I've got a ability that lets me do that, but it's only for the combat, and then afterwards, I guess I have to take an endeavor.
No, I think in let me take a look here, because it's in, like, there's the vehicle weapon, or vehicle combat is separate it's in the Steam and Steel sourcebook, and I think there is a repairing vehicle. Okay, so repairing vehicle afterwards. I thought there was like emergency repairs, or maybe that's a trait or a talent that you have to pick. You know, there's like an engineer role, mechanic role. Hold on. Yeah, so you could make a 5 mind crafting check, difficulty 5, and for each success, it regains 1 point of toughness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because there's lots of like it's rules similar to like the starship combat in multiple Star Wars and Star Trek RPGs, where you can do that. I think it might, because you have to switch to the mechanic roll, it might take you an action to do that. So you have to spend an action to switch to the mechanic roll, then do the action, and then you'd have to switch back to the pilot roll afterwards. But anyway, so that was the first one. Second attack, so the gyrocopter took 4 damage, and the second one is not a great roll for me. That is 4, so it's 6 points of damage. 3 gets through. Let's see what happens when it loses all its toughness. I actually do not know. Fortunately, you're only 1 zone up, so fall if it does fall.
Any landing you can walk away from.
Absolutely. Okay. If a vehicle is reduced to 0 toughness, it is wrecked. If it's wrecked, it suffered catastrophic damage. You can no longer move or operate any of its weapons. It begins plummeting from the sky. Surviving a vehicle wreck. When a vehicle is wrecked, all passengers aboard suffer a minor wound. Oh, I forgot something. I just want to see if it is... It's an action. So as a reminder, next time, I guess, you can spend an action to take evasive maneuvers. That's the difficulty 4 body reflexes test. And for each success, it increases the defense a number of steps equal to your successes.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah.
What's the number on that?
The difficulty is 4. This is in Steam and Steel as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. All right.
That is cool.
Unfortunately, you are wrecked, which means it's plummeting to the ground.
Yep.
You suffer a minor wound, regardless of armor or toughness.
Add. Come on. Add.
And then it crashes to the ground. But you don't. Other than that, you don't take any toughness damage.
Okay, cool. I guess next turn will be jumping out.
Oh, if you happen to have metal, you could have avoided that too.
Oh.
And then you can spend, if you have metal, you can also survive, like help other people. So if a thing is crashing and you happen to have the metal, you can like grab people who don't have it and be like, let's get out of here. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so then the thing crashes. You guys can see that the other rot flies have driven that thing to the ground. So he crashes just beyond the bow of the ship. Jurek, you're up first.
So yeah.
Extracting yourself from a wreck?
Yep. Move action to get out.
Yeah, to disembark from it is a move action.
And then I guess I want to waylay on one of these dudes.
So they're one zone away, so they're medium range for deciding what weapon you want to use.
Let's use the rivet gun because it's got range of medium and it has spread.
Nice.
So, let's do that. I thought I clicked in there in my metal. Guess not. Wait a minute, I'm clicking on the wrong token. That's why it was messed up.
That's my initiative tracker. I'll make that smaller.
All right.
Okay, so you crawl out of there. You look up. Oh, yeah, your metal's at 1.
Yep. So let's use the rivet gun on those guys.
Okay.
Target number.
Your accuracy is good. Defense is great. 5.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah, just 2, unfortunately.
Just 2. Okay, so that's 3 points of damage. And any creature in close range takes half damage. They can't make a reflex save.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they make a save, basically.
Yeah. They do not have... Okay, so it's only the one that's hit that takes that initial damage, but that is 3 points of damage. Yeah, because you didn't get it's only 2 successes, right?
Yeah, only 2.
Only 2,
so
okay.
3 points.
Okay, so you get on... and then you have your medal as well.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and do it again.
Go right ahead.
Greet of these guys as best I can.
Yep.
5. Come on.
Can you make that?
That is 2, though.
That is 2 at least, 2. Okay.
Yeah, focus gets me.
All right. So you're pecking away at one of them.
Yep.
You guys can see Cal and Leisha. Jurek has crawled out from the wreckage of this and has begun opening fire on the things above. Cal, what are you doing? You get 1 medal back?
Yeah. Let's get rid of these things.
I'll be right back. I gotta check the door.
Yeah, you got it.
Use my Shining Company on melee again.
Okay.
Try to finish these guys off here.
Ooh. Can you make that 4?
I can, yeah.
Nice. Okay. So that means that is 5 points of damage. That is another rot fly. Falls beneath your shining sword. You want to spend that metal?
Then, yeah, spend my metal and attack the other one.
Okay. Did you take damage again, or did you not add your toughness back in from your drops?
I thought I did on the character sheet. Oh, no. What? Now it's back to 2. I don't know. I did take the drops last
I thought so.
turn.
Yeah, here. So there you go. Back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, the second one, same difficulty.
Oh, no. Oh, but I can make 3 successes.
3
They're
successes?
All 3s.
Okay. 4
All
damage.
3s.
Jeez. There you go. All right. So you quickly transition over. Then Alicia. Oh, wait. Did he say he was getting the door? Maybe it was someone at the front door.
Yeah, I think that's what I understood. Somebody was at the front door.
Okay. So do Alicia in a moment here.
Just got my
There
medal.
you go. All right, Alicia, your turn. You get 1 medal back.
Okay.
Cal has dropped one of these rot flies.
Sorry about that.
No, no worries.
Let's see. Yep. Yeah. So she is one of these still stunned?
No, the one that was stunned has been killed.
Has been killed. Okay. She's going to do the same thing though.
Okay.
Do we have? Cal, did you give us another bonus in melee or no?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's
So that's exactly what she's going to do.
Difficulty
She's gonna,
4.
Yep. So she did the celestial strike. She does that again.
Yeah.
And then she swings. Okay. Where's the weapon? Can I find the weapon?
Come on, big
There
money.
it is. There it is. There it is. Target number is
4.
4. Okay. No bonus. And that is only 2 hits. Okay.
Okay.
But it does stun it.
4 points of damage. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. And it is stunned as well. All right. Then it is the Rotfly's turn. I'll start with the less bad of the two right now. So this one is stunned, which means it can only attack. Actually, Cal, your last attack should have been against a 3. If it's stunned, its defense is dropped by 1 as well.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh shoot! That was a million hits.
Yeah. All right. So on Alicia, yeah, let's do it on Alicia. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 7 points of damage. So take 3 toughness. Alicia, 3 toughness damage you took. And then these ones in the sky that you're shooting at, Durek, they are going to charge you. So they got 1 extra dice once again. Your defense, Durek, is good, which means they need a 3 to get you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 8 points of damage.
So armor reduces that to 7.
Nice. What is your... Don't you have armor and the Quicksilver Honey?
I don't know if I took any of that stuff or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the others have been regularly each day because it gives them the extra armor, and you would have had ample access. Just your choice whether you would have taken it or not.
Okay, so that would be armor 2 then, correct?
I think, isn't your armor normally 2, or was it damaged?
I think it was damaged, and I haven't had a chance to repair it.
Shit.
That's
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so then, so it would only be 6 points of damage for that first hit.
That's not the
Second.
best, but it's not the worst.
Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7 points of damage on the second one, which would be reduced to 5.
So I'm out of toughness. So does that go to wounds then?
And there'll be 4 points through on the wounds, which is a serious wound. So 2 wound tries. Yeah, as they get through. Then it is Jurek, your turn. You got 1 medal back.
Yep. Guess I'm gonna have to switch to the song.
You should have a total of 3 ticks on your wound track right now. A minor wound only gives 1. A serious wound gives 2.
Oh, okay. I screwed up. That's my fault, Kevin.
No, it's okay. The way that it does it on the sheet is kind of confusing sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. All right. Cool. Jurek, so you get 1 medal back. What are you doing? You got 2 of them engaged with you right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the saw out.
Difficulty is going to be a 4.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because you raise your melee, and they charge, so their defense is down by 1.
Yeah, still only 2 successes, though.
So 3 damage, but it is rending. Did you roll a 6? Did not. Okay. So that's 3 points of damage. There we go. What are you spending that metal on?
Yeah, we're going to do the same thing. I got to get these guys.
Okay.
So let's roll. Fortunately, it's a 4. I like that. Now give me some 6s.
Come on. There you go.
There's 1 6. And 3 successes. So
Hell
three
yeah.
total
So it's
successes.
4
Six.
damage. So this one has been rended. I don't know that.
Nice.
So it has no armor any longer, and that is what's damage. Look at this.
We gotta get to Durek.
Okay. Then that is it for Jurek. Cal.
Don't I still have a move, Kevin?
You still want to move? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let me move one zone away from these guys.
Sure. Just scrambling up the deck, maybe? You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wow, you're hammering with it and starting to run back to your allies. Cal, you got 1 metal back? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to use my Shining Company to keep our melee up. Then I'm going to attack this thing that's right by us.
DN of 3.
Oh, baby, let's kill this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jeez.
And I can actually make that one more success.
Then
Nice.
that is 6. Oh, man, this is so close.
Oh,
Oh, no.
5, 6 damage. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, well, I'm going to spend my metal
Yeah,
to try and finish it off then.
go right ahead. Same difficulty.
Yeah, here we go. We got him.
Yep.
nice.
And
Okay.
that's 4 successes, so.
Amazing. Now you can move as well.
Okay, I'm going to try and head towards my friend Derek.
Yeah,
here.
run down the deck into his zone.
Yeah,
Okay.
move to his zone.
And then Leisha, you get 1 metal back.
Yep. And the first thing is is she medium range? She's medium range to this.
She is long range to them.
Long range.
They're
Okay,
2
so
ranges away.
she can move first.
Yeah.
How far can she move?
1 zone.
1 zone. Okay. So now she's medium range to it.
Yeah.
She is going to use her heroic challenge,
Okay.
which basically means any creature within medium range, she can effectively call out to attack any target other than you. Its melee and accuracy
You can just click on it
decreases.
too.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. Where's the
That's okay,
button
just-
torch? Is it this? There,
There
we
you
go.
go. Okay, so carry on. Sorry, Robert. You can still read it out.
Yep. Yep. If its melee and accuracy decreases by 1 step, and my melee increases by 1 step while attacking them.
Incredible.
So yeah, she just like points her sword at it.
Which
and
one?
Says the best the
Fully the
the
top
one
one?
that's least damaged.
You got it.
And shouts to it, "Come on!"
Love it.
And
You have 1 metal.
yeah,
wanna do with
and
that?
she's going to. Can she charge
Yeah.
with that metal?
Yeah.
Okay. So she charges and swings.
Okay. So then it'll be 1 extra dice on your attack,
Yep.
and your defense will be
Okay.
down by 1.
Okay.
Okay. So the difficulty.
All right.
Hold on here. You did get the buff from Cal, even though you're not engaged any longer. So the difficulty will be a 4.
Okay.
Nice. Can you make that more?
Oh, and I had a bonus die, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
I
give us a
forgot to put that
D6.
in. Yep. Okay. And I only have 1 focus point. It could have raised 1, so that's 3 successes.
Love it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 3, that's 5 points of damage. Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Boom. All right. So your metal is spent. Then it is the Rotfly's turn. All right. They are, well, the one is going to attack you. You've asked for it. It's happy to comply.
Yep.
And you're, so it did not charge. But, oh, you know what? Hold up. You had the buff, and you know what? You're going to do 1. Oh, you only get the 1 things. No. The difficulty would have been a 3 because it had charged Durek, so its defense was 1 lower. Didn't make a difference in it in what you rolled, but okay. Then it is going to try and sting the shit out of you, Leisha. Your defense is currently a good, but hold on, no, it's good because it's been reduced, but then it's back up to great because of bulwark.
Yep.
So here we go. So it needs a 4. 1. That's it. 1. The attack does not even get through your defenses.
Nice.
So then the other, it is quite badly hurt, but it wants to still kill that Dwarden. So it's going to zip past you. Now, Alicia, do you have something that gives an attack of opportunity? I think Cal might.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh,
I think you've got the Opportunist or something like that.
yeah, I do have opportunists.
Okay, so that's the thing. When they move out of range, that gives you an attack of opportunity. Otherwise, they don't exist in this game. But doesn't help when they're coming in on you. So this one is charging you, Direk. It really wants to see you dead. Your defense is good right now. It's charging, so it needs a 3. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 points of damage. So 6 gets through. That is a deadly wound.
Yeah, I was fixing to say that's
okay. So you suffer a deadly wound, and let me see here what happens. You're still remarkably tough in this game. Here we go. You are mortally wounded. You gain the stunned condition, so you still can take an action. You may not recover toughness while mortally wounded. At the beginning of your next turn, you make a death save. DN4, complexity 3, using your highest attribute. On a success, you are no longer wounded and you remove the stun condition. Your toughness remains at 0. And then people can help you as well. But anyway, so this thing like swarms in and hammers, like lands on top of Durek, stinging him, and he slams into the ground. Durek, you're up next. Would you give us a death test, please?
you said that's a
Yeah.
okay.
Successes. Shit, only 1. Okay. So what happens? That means failure means the DN of your death test increases by 1.
Okay.
So it becomes 5. It can never go over things. If you fail a death test 3 times, you die.
Oh, God.
Okay. Cal. Now, because you're stunned, you can't spend metal.
Yep.
But you do get it back, though. So you'll have that metal.
I do get it back. Okay, that's what I was curious about.
Yeah, because you can use that on your turn to do shits, too.
Okay.
Or on other people's turn. Cal, you get 1 metal back? What are you doing?
I gotta get this fly off of my buddy here.
Okay.
Oh, I probably can't use Shining Company if he's unconscious.
He's not unconscious, he's just stunned.
Oh, he's just stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then probably it will work.
So currently, with Shining Company the way it is, your difficulty is, without applying it to anything, it is a 4 you're rolling against because this thing charged.
Oh, okay. So I will use it, yeah.
On melee?
Yeah, on melee.
Okay, so then it's a 3.
Back down to a 3, yeah. Okay, so make my attack. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, I can make it 4 successes.
And that is enough. You step forward, get off of him, smash that thing. It is off of him. You have 1 metal to spend.
Can I use my metal to do anything to help Durek?
You can do a mind medicine check. Difficulty is a 5, and you need complexity is a 3.
Okay, so let's do that. Mind medicine. I don't have any skill in it, but
wait.
Oh,
no. DN is hold on. The difficulty is 5. The if you get 1 success, you're good.
Oh.
Yep. The complexity.
How many dice? So I'm only rolling 2 dice, right?
Yep.
It's okay. Hey,
there you go.
1 5. I only need 1 5. Here we go.
Oh.
No. Oh, nuts.
Okay. Then it is Leisha's turn. You've got this last rot fly.
Yep, she is going to. The best thing she can do is swing.
Okay.
She can't. There's all out attack as well, or is that charge?
There's called shots, which So there isn't an all. I don't think there's an all-out attack. Called shots are to either you can increase the defense by 2 to make it stunned. You can increase the defense by 1 to make it drop its weapon, but it's not wielding a weapon. You can increase the defense by 1 to knock it prone. And you still do damage on all of those as well.
I think she's just gonna swing.
Yeah.
Okay. She'll get.
So you've got 1 metal back as well, so you could in theory attack twice if you wanted.
Yes. Yeah, that's basically her plan at this
Okay,
point.
you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah. 1 attack and target number is.
The target number, it did not charge. Target number is a 5 right now.
Okay.
Can you make that 2?
1 hit with. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. These things are pretty
And then
big
just
and pretty
swings
tough.
again.
Go.
Target number 5.
Let's see. There you go. Can you make that 3?
Yes.
Awesome. Look at this. Okay. Then it is the Rotfly's turn. These things are going to try and get you. It's not charging. So your defense is currently great. I don't know why I said it like Tony the Tiger.
That's great.
It's just all over the place with the impressions today. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
By 4, so you take 4, I guess. 4 toughness.
Yep.
Okay.
So down to 1.
Yeah, so it's fighting back fiercely.
Yep.
Jurek, would you give us another death test, please?
Come on.
That death test is a 6 now.
Oy.
Cal,
Oh,
you
God.
get 1 medicine back. Now, you can also spend 100 Aqua Garanis to stabilize him.
I do not have 100 Aqua
Do the 2 of you together have 100?
How many
I've got 59, but I don't think that's enough with Jeff's even. I don't think.
No, I don't have that much.
It's like a 90 something.
Okay.
It would be enough. It would be enough with Leisha, but to get there.
Oh, wait. No, I don't have enough.
Yeah.
I have 32.
32. I knew it was 30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, so I could still try the medicine check. There's a chance.
Yep.
Look, dice have 5s on them.
Yep. 6s, actually, now.
Oh, now it's a 6. Okay,
Yeah.
look. I got 2 chances to roll a 6.
And then Durek has 3 chances to roll 6.
Oh.
Okay.
You want to spend your metal to
gross.
try that again?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just keep
Come
trying.
on. Come on.
Start your heart.
Well, his heart started. He's just bleeding out, I think.
There you go! Look at that! Beautiful!
Oh my.
Jurek, what does he see as you stabilize?
Condition, right?
You lose a stun condition, and so I was reading the other things.
No, you're fine.
You're no longer mortally wounded, and you recover 1 toughness.
Nice.
So you got
cool.
1 toughness. You're no longer mortally wounded, but you do have the 6 thing. So what does Cal see as Jurek kind of catches his breath?
He's just, I mean, he's shaking, he's, and he grabs him by the hand and stands up.
Okay. Leisha, this thing still wants you dead, or at least sent back to Sigmar.
Yeah, that's all right. She wants it dead too. So she has swings again.
Okay.
Her original plan.
5 would be the difficulty. You get 1 metal back, and then 5 would be your difficulty.
Yep. Yeah. 1. Sorry, she used the metal before, and I didn't take it off, so she just has 1 metal.
Yeah.
And then target number 5. Come on. She can bring it up to 1.
To 1, which is, and it does 2 damage with it. That is sufficient. Wow.
Yeah.
It is down.
Nice.
All right.
She turns back and sees that Cal looks a little better, but moves over and immediately offers any aqua guaranas she has.
Well, you guys, you need not spend that, unless you're intending on trying to get rid of wounds. You remember,
but she doesn't know, so that's the thing. She doesn't know at this point if he needs it or not. So,
honestly, I think if there's, because of the sort of the mechanical aspect of the use of aqua guaranas, I think you would also be able to judge. You wouldn't inadvertently use character resources, right? So,
sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Jurek, you're the one who was the most banged up by this.
Yeah.
What do we see afterwards, guys?
He's probably looking at the copter going, oh, man.
I got a lot of work to fix this thing.
Yeah, I got to go back to the garage, man.
Yeah. Alicia, so I assume that this airship, we're on the deck, right? Basically.
On the deck of the crash ship, yeah.
Yeah. She goes over to where she can see down into the bottom.
Yeah.
Actually, she doesn't get quite that far. She wants to go close enough that she can listen for a while to make sure that there's nothing else down there that might have heard all this stuff and might be coming up.
Yeah, so, if you do so, your natural awareness will give you... Your natural awareness is what, a 1 or a 2?
Oh, just a 1.
Just a 1. Okay, so then you could give us an awareness check with mind.
Mind, okay.
Because you're actively...
And difficulty is...
Difficulty here would be a 4, now that it's...
Okay. Yep.
Okay. No sound, although there's still a ringing in your ear from that droning from the rot flies.
Yeah. And I mean, she would have expected if there was anything down there that they would have come up based on the activity, but that doesn't mean there's nothing else to worry about down there.
Yeah. So. Oh, geez, I hadn't thought of it, but, I mean, this thing was brought down. The airship itself is technically wrecked as well. Oh, that's interesting. So for the extended tests for repairs, the complexity is equal to the toughness of the vehicle. So repairing a wrecked gyrocopter has a complexity of 9. Repairing a crashed Karazdren airship would be a complexity 32. The Arcanaut Ironclad, though, the airship, has an armor 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is a serious endeavor to repair this thing.
Yeah.
And likely involving a much larger crew as well. You would need to have a bunch of people working on this.
Yeah.
The gyrocopter. Okay, so immediate thing is you guys will have a chance to catch your breath. Everybody will get all their toughness back, and you can fill your metal back up as well.
Yep.
What are you guys doing next?
Securing the area, I guess. I mean, I don't know what that looks like, but
I think Lisa would suggest finding a safe place under, basically below decks. Because if we're here, anything flying overhead could see us. If we're down there, we're hidden a little more.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any chance of probably no chance of getting the gyrocopter down there. It basically fell where it fell, and once we get our resident wizard,
what you would find as well, remember that when you crash a vessel, you suffer a minor wound. Most normal folks can't take a minor wound and live.
Yep.
So what you'd find below is there's about 10 dead Dwarden.
Ooh. Yeah.
seem to
She would
pass up.
suggest, she would suggest then, obviously, both Cal and Durek are Dwarven, right? Or no,
No,
just
I am.
Durek. Just
Cal's
Durek.
Elven.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, why am I thinking?
Now, you may think
Yeah,
that
he
means
would-
just elf, but no, elf is not copyrightable. Elf.
No.
Elf is copyrightable.
Yes. So she would instantly look to Durek and say we should put these people to rest, but you know better than me how to do so.
Yeah.
So this is actually the ship that you were on that you had to flee when it was attacked. I think you said, Durek, you were just kind of a mercenary on here, so you may not know these guys as like, clan folk, but they're fellow Dwarven, they're fellow Karazdren overlords, and yeah. So, what do you think? What do you guys, outside of the mechanics of the game, what are you guys planning on doing next? What's the next stage of retaking Karaznethil?
Getting the after we help the dead or lay the dead to rest, I would guess fixing the gyrocopter, refitting it as best as we think will be useful in the attack, which I think Durek probably listened more closely than Leisha did to the descriptions. But I'm guessing bombs sound like a good idea.
I definitely want to get it back up and running for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be an endeavor to repair the gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I think we need to do that.
And I think here's if you're going to spend the endeavor, Leisha, putting these things to rest, I'll count it as cleansing corruption, which would reduce the doom by 1.
Sure.
Nice.
I think that fits thematically.
Yep.
Cal, what about you? The endeavors are starting on page 156 of the core book, and then there are some additional ones in Champions of Order, and there's some additional ones in Steam and Steel for you, Durek.
What does it take to try and repair armor? That's definitely my question.
That is a crafting check.
Oh, yeah. Dang. Okay.
I think you could probably, I mean, it wouldn't be Shining Company armor, but there would be armor aboard the Karazdren airship, too. It'll be Dwarden.
Oh.
In quality.
I mean, it might be not bad, though.
If you just want to collect it from here, you could have medium, because I think you wear medium armor, and there's not anything special about the material.
Yeah, I think that he probably would do that, would just be gather supplies. So drops, armor, whatever he can find, like what resources do we have to...
Okay.
But as far as an endeavor then...
So for endeavor, let's see here. You could recuperate. Spend the entire of your time recovering from your previous adventures. That restores 1 soul fire to the binding.
Oh, that would be worth it. We need that badly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, if it is a week that you're spending here, everyone will recover all of their wounds, so you need not worry about that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And having that 1 soul fire back too, you can burn a soul fire to not die. That's another way to auto stabilize. So having that kick sitting in the pool is quite useful. Let me just double check something as well, because I think it's not just through that. I think I might be able to award Soulfire for taking this thing back, because you guys have worked for like 2 weeks to try and recover this. Let me see here. You might get as 2 XP instead, or in addition. Let's take a look. Our GM's toolkit. Nope, that's not what I want. I want Soulfire. Pretty fun fight, though, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, you know, the game has really captured something special, I think, with the, you know.
Yeah, I like that I can do the whole plan that we came up with in the beginning, and mechanically we can do it. So, yeah.
It's really mechanically versatile game. Like even us modeling, you guys tracking, you know, across. I actually stole a design idea from this for our session last night in the Dark Eye, because I like the way that you do sneaking in this, rather than, because I think you missed as well, but rather than just doing like everybody roll, you take the shittiest person and they fail and then you're discovered. It's a group test that has only a limited amount of checks, but you need to reach a certain number of successes by the end of that check. So it means that the people who are good at it can help offset the people who are shitty at it, and the people who are shitty at it are probably not going to contribute anything. Yep. So I think that's a really nice way of both recognizing that having someone who's shit at stealth is going to be a problem for the group, without making it that like you're never going to be able to make a successful stealth check when you're involving them.
Yeah.
Okay, where's Soulfire here? Come on. So while I'm talking about, so looking through this, Soulfire 131. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, and there were no survivors to go back and warn anybody. You guys fucking chewed through that. Good call on the challenge at the last minute there too, Alicia, because I was going to have that one flee, but because you challenged it, it was just sticking around and trying to fight. Okay, there's using
Awesome.
Soulfire. Nice.
This feels like our first positive accomplishment in a while.
Yeah, we did beat up the what do you call them, those creatures, but that wasn't really getting us any closer to our goal. So
let's see.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Is this a short?
I mean, we saved some people, which was great, but
So this is a short-term goal you've also achieved, guys. You also get 1 Soulfire back.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, Cal, you whatever, move your wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I raised them to 5 out of 5 again, of course, because that's my thing, but yeah.
Alicia, why are you pouring salt onto your wounds?
Don't know.
It's medicinal salt. Ah! All right,
the player is too tired.
So Cal's got, you should have 2 Soulfire in there right now. I'm going to reduce the Doom by 1.
These are all good words you are saying, Kevin.
And okay, so Soulfire is 2 out of 3 right now, guys. That's really good. You know, I bet you I can put a token down for the Soulfire so you can track the Soulfire easily. And probably we can track the Doom on that too. So I'll think of something what we're going to have for our symbol for it. I think the only person who's rolling for their thing is Jurek. So Jurek, tell us a little bit about what's going on with you and this crafting this thing. You'll have 3 tests. You need to get 9. The difficulty is 4, and you need to get 9 complexity, so 9 successes. What's Jurek thinking here?
What's that? This is not any of the Karadan Overlord's equipment per se. It was one of the other groups of Durden who manufactured them, so he's kind of getting used to that.
Gyrocopter is for sure a Dwarden, a Caradron Overlord thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like the other major faction,
Well,
there's like other kind of like generic dwarf type dwarves, but the other major faction are the Fire Slayers, who embed Urgold, which is like the blood of their god, into their flesh.
okay.
So this is definitely the whole steampunk tech shit. This is very Caradron Overlords.
So he is probably, I guess, one thing he's, really, like I said, he was flying. He himself was. He's never like been in a vehicle flying.
Yeah.
So he's getting used to that. He's really now finally, I guess, admiring the vehicle and the construction of it.
Yeah.
He's really taken that into account. Checking what all it can do. Like you said, what all it theoretically can do.
Yeah.
I finally found the book and the page, so I've got it up now.
Awesome. Yeah, nice.
So, because I was like, surely Kevin sent me that book. I was like, I don't know where it is, so I found it. But yeah, so that's his main thing right now, and then just figuring out, okay, where do we need to, fix up? Where do we need to shore up stuff? So that's what he's looking at as he starts his task on it.
So let's see here. So here's what I'm going to suggest is that for every excess success you get on top of 9, you'll be able to modify one feature.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh. So, right, so let's start with crafting.
Crafting mined at difficulty 4. You'll have 3 rolls.
I need lots and lots of successes here.
Mm-hmm.
3.
3, okay.
Successes there.
So you're getting to work on this thing, and it's starting to come together. 3 so far. Check number 2.
No.
There we go.
Can you make that 4?
3, I cannot.
Okay, so you got 6 so far. I will tell you, you are going to be able to fill the bomb bay without having one of those successes. So the bombs will be replenished, the steam gun will be replenished, but if you get some extras, you could swap out for that bombard gun, or whatever it's called instead. So one more, come on. Let's see it. Big money. Can you make it 3?
I cannot.
Oh.
Now, you could spend a soul fire and re-roll all the non-successes, so the 3 other dice.
We just got our soul fire back.
You have 2 soul fire right now.
Oh, we have 2. Oh, well, okay. What do you guys think? What, Jeff?
I mean, fixing this thing is like our whole mission right now. So, I mean, I would consider it the most important thing we're doing.
And if you wish to transport that massive cannon that's on the fallen airship, this is going to be the thing to transport it. Otherwise, you're going to have to get either build or some kind of rig to transport that. So,
all right. So we just rolled 3d6 then, Kevin?
Roll 3d6, difficulty 4. Yeah.
So,
are you kidding?
But does he still get the focus point?
He does. Yeah, he hasn't used the focus point yet.
So one of those would be a 4.
Okay.
Yep. So there's your 3 successes.
Yep.
So your gyrocopter is restored now with full toughness. Bombs are filled once again, so you can use it once per combat. And you have the steam gun up and active.
Yep.
Okay, so if you guys can reduce the soul fire down to 1, then let's see if anything of interest happened during that week. I believe we have Jeff and Will giving us D6 rolls now, please.
Okay.
2.
Yep, I got that.
4. I think it's Cal. Who has the highest natural awareness?
I've got a 1.
Mine's 2. I would think Jeff would have a higher one than I do.
Oh, no, I have a 0.
That can't be right because your stats go into that as well.
Oh, well, it says 0.
No, your bonuses are 0. But the actual...
Oh.
Yeah,
natural bonus is 1. It's right at the bottom right under your skills.
So I do have the highest awareness.
Oh, there. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Now.
So, Durek, you're working away. This is about 4 days into your week. You guys are working away. You're taking time to... Leisha is cleansing this and seeing all these Dwarden to rest. Cal is just... what do you think you're doing, Cal, that would represent sort of... relaxing and remarshaling the efforts?
I think that he's when he's feeling positive, he's not exactly like a motivational speaker, but close. Like I think it's a lot of like rallying of the spirits of his allies through conversation and through his presence.
Yeah. Because as a reminder, it is Grunni, who is your patron, who brought this binding together. You're successfully working to restore crafting stuff. Grunni is the maker. So,
okay, yeah.
By virtue of this is, really you could not be doing a task, or at least Durek could not be doing a task. A Dwarden who is trying to repair something. You could not be more in service to Grunni.
Right, absolutely.
And Durek, you're working away, and this is, you're seeing it come together, but it's that kind of like, the thing's open, your tools are kind of spread all over, and you happen to notice, and it's a little surprising, there's a Dwarden who seems to have kind of, be sneaking and is kind of looking at what you guys are working on. And let me see if he notices you. Notices that you notice him, I guess, is the point. He doesn't seem to realize you spotted him. But you can see he's looking pretty rough. He has what it looks like some kind of sack over his shoulder that looks quite full. But he looks like he has been living rough and not comfortably for quite some time. Wild-eyed. If you want to give us an awareness check, a mind awareness check, let's see if you can pick up anything further.
Let's see here.
Because I guess one major concern is whether he's got signs of illness, right?
Is there any target number on that?
Oh, sorry. Target number on this one will be I think a 3, because you did spot this guy.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go.
So he looks malnourished. He looks like, from the scratches and shit that are on him, and like by scratches I mean, remember, someone running through the wilderness without proper protection is going to have, in our world, is going to have some scratches and shit. Now imagine that in a world where it's infused with metal.
Yeah, I was going to say where everything's made out of metal.
Yeah, this is like, constantly running up against barbed wire and stuff. He is a Dwarden, though, so he is pretty tough. But this guy looks like he's, you think of how you felt at the end of when the airship that picked you up after you fled, right? Days of being carried aloft by your engineer's rig. This is a dude who's been on the run and may be a survivor from your ship. You don't recognize him, but he may have been a survivor from this expedition, if not a survivor of Karaznethil. What do you do?
I think I flip up my mask for one thing.
Yeah.
And I just call out to him. Hello.
Give us a... I think...
Does persuasion fall under guile?
Yeah, I'm thinking like either guile, entertain, and intimidation are kind of the like.
Yeah, I was like, it's not intimidation.
No, definitely not that. How about intuition? Intuition and mind.
Okay, I can do that.
Because you're trying to be like, what that sort of situation might be like. You're trying to gauge an appropriate, setting him at ease kind of thing.
3, 4.
Difficulty here will be a 4, I think, just because this guy's a little squirrely.
Sure. I got
your success. And he says, "You're Dwarden."
Yes. I'm Jurek.
He kind of stumbles forward, and you can hear the rattling of stuff. It looks like he's been trying to salvage things. Here. Oh, sorry. So the list of names is confusing to me. Vargi. Vargi's the daughter. I'm going to chat here.
Were you part of the crew?
I think when you, with your awareness from before, you remember the name being called out.
Okay.
And this was, let's call, let's call it the... What do you think? I'm thinking like a name for the name of the crashed vessel. Thunder something?
Oh, of the ship.
Yeah.
Let's see. What would a... part of me keeps going back to classic British warship names.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
The Indomitable, the Invincible, those types of names.
Yeah.
That a lot of classic British ships.
So why don't we call it the Indomitable?
Okay, works for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, we would have the, Khazalid equivalent of it, but whatever that is. Vargi, I'm going to put this on the Survivor. He says, you were on the Indomitable as well.
Yes, I remember you.
Do you? Forgive me, I don't remember you, and perhaps with hearing this voice you guys don't recognize. Cal, you would kind of poke your head over, and Leisha would pick you over. You're not alone. Is that an Eternal? Who are
Leisha
you?
just kind of glances over and I don't know if there's like a common, not salute, but kind of the motion you would make as sign of respect. Just lowers her head. Yeah,
like you are... you're kind of like for the Stormcast Eternals, at least, you're kind of demigods. So there may be people who go their entire life without ever encountering one, because it's rare. Stormcast Eternals were created for the purpose of taking back the world from chaos. You're not really seeing them like filling out paperwork or whatever. So it would be an unusual thing for him to see. Who are you people?
Do we have a name?
What exactly are we, actually? We're
soul binding is not necessarily a commonly understood thing either. You could correctly say that you were on a holy quest, because you have been tasked by, you've all been brought together by dreams and by purpose for Grungni. And
on a mission from God.
And
we could tell him what we're questing for. That would probably kind of define our group. We are questing for the Forge of Found Futures, which is here somewhere in this complex of what's left of it.
Are you alone?
No.
There are others who survive this. From the Indomitable.
Oh. No. We saw no signs of survivors. We have sanctified the dead.
He looks up at Leisha. I see. Oh. I can't.
But we know other survivors, and she explains of the Karaznethil. So there are survivors from Karaznethil who we could take you to.
I've been on my own for so long. The things here. It's horrors. You can see Durek, he's pretty rattled. This ship came here to sort of like deliver supplies to this. So they expected a fight coming here. Apparently not as big of a fight as what they got. So this guy, he would have been on effectively a military vessel. He's a soldier who's rattled right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We've eliminated whatever threats were in here. We're preparing to move on to the next location in search of the forge.
Where is it you go? To the survivors?
The survivors are back. Well, actually, they don't have a permanent camp. I remember that.
Yeah.
They were constantly moving, but they were outside of here, basically. They're on the island. Where's our map?
You guys don't have a map, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, none. Oh, yeah, well, no, hold on. You do, actually. There's a, point crawl map.
Yeah, is it a handout, or you just have it?
No, you guys have that right here. It's under Karaznethil.
Okay, I just didn't scroll far enough to find it. There we go. Yes. So yeah, we would have to get back out into the woods outside of here. Where are we technically at right now?
In the Sentry Woods. I think I called it Sentinel Woods, but it's the Sentry Woods.
Oh, we are outside the gate.
Yeah, you guys are...
Yeah.
Oh, so we just need to find where he's camping at again.
That's right.
Adrian's camp. Yeah.
And I think we should do that. And I don't think this guy should be forced to do it alone anymore.
No, we could head back there too. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll take you to them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stay with you until we find them.
You will?
Sure, of course.
Yep.
You're a fellow overlord. Of course, I'm gonna help you.
What are you working on here?
The gyrocopter.
You trying to get this up and running then?
Yes, I've got it rocking and rolling.
What, do you want help then? I'm no engineer, but I've turned a wrench or two in my day.
I mean, that's a force multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that frees me up again.
It does, and what it allows you to do is either replace the steam gun or convert this to a bomber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So your choice of which of the two you want to do. Bomber it's slower, gets 3 more toughness, but it can do a bombing run once per turn. Or you can swap up to the bomber, which doesn't have the spread but does more damage up front. But I'll let you consider that, and we'll decide for next time. Guys, you each get 2 XP for the session.
Cool.
Nice.
That was a big fight, and that was not only is it a 1 point per session, but you also achieved a short-term goal of recovering the what do you call it? The airship.
Helicopter in the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then, for those listening at home, thank you so much so funny. I have to cut and paste you guys in order to get your bars to come back sometimes. I don't know why that is. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 12, or part 12 of our Iron Groves of Karaznethil campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to the many Warhammer games we run on the channel, as well as most of the other campaigns and games we run on the channel, as well as things like Find a Group, GM discussion. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs, including, let's say, I don't know, the Dark Eye RPG. There is, if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code Happy News Year, and you'll save yourself 10% on your purchase. It's listed down below, all caps, all one word. It'll change in April, so April 15, 2025. If you're listening to after that time, come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart soulbound heroes. So Robert, Jeffrey, Will, thank you so much for playing today, and congratulations on finally defeating those fucking bile pipers.
Yep. May we never see them again.
It felt so good.
Yeah.
Then we'll be back in the Mortal Realms and in the Century Woods in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our soulbound heroes have been encountering as they're trying to liberate Karaznethil. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.